Hey, for all you men out there, are you guys suffering from any of these issues? Testicular, scrotal, penile, epididymitis type pain, tightness or pressure, lower abdominal pain, pressure and tightness, rectal, tailbone, buttock pain, pressure, tightness, urinary, pain, hesitation, frequency, burning and spasming, pain and tightness with bowel movements or pain afterwards, pain in the buttocks with sitting, and pain after or during intercourse, clothing intolerance, sharp shooting, stabbing pain around the pelvis, the groin, the hip, or the low back? And are you tired of going to one healthcare practitioner after another, going to all these doctors and they don't quite understand what's going on? Fed up of taking antibiotics that are not really touching the surface or making a difference, and you're not seeing long-term results? Well, what you guys have is actually something called chronic pelvic pain. And it can create pain in all of these areas that I just talked about, as well as many more areas. And you're not alone, because so many men suffer from this. And how do I know this? Because this is what we treat at our clinic all day long. I'm Hina Sheth, and I'm a physical therapist, and I specialize in the pelvic floor, as well as a lot of other orthopedic problems in and around the spine, the hip, and the low back. And what you have going on is a problem in the musculature. Part of it, at least, is the pelvic floor, and also muscle imbalance in the spine, the pelvis, and in and around the hips that is causing these symptoms. And so, to tell you a little bit more about myself, I basically have been treating pelvic pain for close to 20 years. I'm an orthopedic certified physical therapist, as well as a manual or a hands-on certified therapist. I used to work in New York City treating a lot of these chronic pain patients, and they would come in with these symptoms that no one quite understood. So I made it my goal to really understand what was going on with this and how we can help people get better faster. And I also worked here in Philadelphia at University of Pennsylvania Hospital System. And in 2008, I decided I wanted to treat patients with your type of symptoms differently, because what we were seeing is there was a lot of cookie cutter models. People were being put into these certain protocols, and they weren't necessarily improving. And so I wanted to take this and start really creating a solution from a holistic level to really get men and women better from all of these issues that they were suffering from that no one really understood. So in 2008, I started Rebalance Physical Therapy, where we specialize in using a hands-on approach with a holistic integrated model to really get people's pain better. And I continue to lecture to all the other major healthcare systems in and around this area. And, typically when we treat patients, we usually do an in-person evaluation where we look at all of these things completely in depth. But what we were finding is that a lot of our YouTube followers, a lot of our website followers were coming to us and they were saying, hey, I don't live in your area and I really need a solution because I am not finding the help that I am looking for in my area. So what we decided to do was to create an integrated series of videos that you could use in the comfort of your own home to start improving and getting your symptoms better. And so what we call them is the Rebalance VIP. It's the video integrated programs. And specifically for the symptoms that you are experiencing that we just talked about, we actually created a program called the Male Pelvic Pain Solution, where we look at all the different parts of everything from your musculature to your fascia and all the imbalances that are going on that is creating your symptoms in your pelvic floor, and to try and improve the coordination of these muscles and get them functioning the way that they should. We're basically going to be peeling back the layers of problems that have led to the issues that you guys are having. And we're going to do them kind of like unpeeling an onion, all those layers just kind of peeling back. And so why our program? Well, I already told you kind of my background, but basically we're taking all of the experiences that I've had in the last 20 years, and as well as my colleagues that have been treating this for just as long as I have, and we're basically packaging it into a complete program that you can do in your home based on our experience, as well as evidence-based research that is out there. It's the most up-to-date program, and it's what we actually teach our own clients to help them get better. And we've treated thousands of clients that have significantly improved. And so the male pelvic pain solution, I personally direct you through this program. It's intended to be a 6-week program for you to start seeing your symptoms starting to improve. And it's about 15 to 20 minutes a day. The whole program is about 4 hours of education, instructional videos, and guidance. And there's a downloadable PDF that's organized so it can take you through those 6 weeks as far as exactly what you can start doing to get your pain better. And the cost is actually less than one in-person visit with us. So, where do you start to get this program and get your pain under control? Well, right down here. Okay, if you're watching this on our YouTube video, then all of the information is right in the information box. And if you are on our website or some other website looking at this, then the information should be connected below. So let's get your pain better. We know how much this affects everything from your mind, your body, and your spirit. Let's all start getting all of that balanced again. Get your pain down, and let's get back the control you deserve over your own body. So join me and rebalance in getting yourself better and functioning and getting back out and living the life that you deserve.